Coach Danny Neighbor, your Panthers had a tough go of it Friday night, and it's just one of those periods that you go through as coaches. How are you dealing with it?
Oh, not very well. I mean, it's very frustrating, Bob, whenever you see some of the potential that we have. We play good in spurts. We made way too many mistakes, I think, in the first quarter and put us in a hole the other night. And then, we keep battling back after the second half. We keep battling back, but, we come up short. And that's what's frustrating whenever you go into games like that.
You were playing Friday night. You were playing another one of those teams that's had a good season so far. They're on a roll, and so they got some momentum.
Sure. I mean, Bowie, we knew they were going to be a tough opponent. They dropped down from 3A, made the playoffs last year. But we were about the Paradise Panthers, and every Friday night we have to prepare as if we're going in, and we're going to do our best to win a football game. I don't care if we're playing Bowie or Salina or whoever we're playing. And still it's frustrating because we have to be more consistent with what we're doing. And I still think that. Now our backs are against the wall. We must win out to be in the playoffs. And everybody thinks, you're talking about the playoffs. But, I do still have that hope and that drive and that belief.
Yeah, if you don't, who's going to?
You're right. I mean, I have that belief that we can do that. We're going to have to eliminate the mistakes that we've been making.
Yeah, and what a great lesson that teaches these kids, as do a lot of the aspects of football. How are you kids dealing with this period of time? I've asked you that before, but, at this point, how are they dealing with it?
Well, I mean, they keep their chins up, and, I mean, our attitudes are good. I think in practice we probably need to up-tempo that some, do some things better like that. But as far as the kids, and I don't know that they've given up on anything yet. I haven't seen that in them, so that's a big plus.
Absolutely. Set the upcoming game for us.
Well, we have Pilot Point, and they're a very athletic football team. They're still pretty young in some spots, but, of course, they've been playing well also. I think it's a very comparable team to most of the district. It's going to be a tough opponent, I'm not going to lie. But are they beatable? Yes, if we play as well as we possibly can.
Terrific. Listen, best of luck in that one, and let's talk to a couple of your athletes, can we?
Yes, we can. Thank you.
A medical emergency can happen when we least expect it. Luckily, Faith Community Hospital is around the corner with a Level 4 trauma center, ready when you need us.
Coach Neighbors, we are back. A couple of your outstanding players that I think had good games on Friday night. We want to talk to them.
Yes, both of these guys I thought had good games Friday night. One of them's a junior, Taylor Edwards over here. He plays a running back and a linebacker for us. And then Chris Lowry, who is a running back corner for us.
Super. Step over that way just a little bit. So, hey, the season is not going the way you guys want it to go. I know. What do you do to bring a turnaround? What do you do to bring a turnaround, individually or as a team?
Well, it all depends on how you look at it. I mean, just got to focus and learn what you're supposed to be doing. Also, learn from your mistakes and next time go in and correct them.
As a junior, you haven't had quite the experience, but how long have you been playing football?
I've been playing since 4th grade.
Yeah, so you know these things. You have good periods and bad periods. You win, you lose. This team has had a tough period of time right here. How do you deal with it?
I do it by looking at it like, okay, one game's down, you got to get back up, get your mind focused on the next game, come back and hit out, play your best, and give God the glory for whatever happens.
As a senior on the team, and I know you seniors, play an important role, do you find the responsibility maybe even a little greater on you guys to make sure this team does not, put their heads down?
Yes, I do, because the juniors and sophomores, I mean, they just like to you. So if you make a mistake, you just need to learn from that and let them learn from that so that you can come back and finish the job.
Is that important to you guys, you underclassmen?
Yes, it is. I look up to most of the seniors on the team, and they're what help us keep the drives going on in the games.
Does that kind of support from the seniors and from the captains on this team, does that happen just on the field and in practice and, in the weight room, or does it also happen maybe in class or maybe even out of the school environment?
It happens everywhere. I mean, classes and out there on the field, even on the buses. I mean, you just got to tell them and just support them on what they're doing and make sure that they know their assignments.
It's so important. Let me ask you this. You're a junior, you're a senior. You've been thinking at all about what happens beyond high school?
I have. I know I want to play ball somewhere.
Football?
Yes, sir.
How about you?
Yes, same as well. Play football.
Well, great. Boy, that's terrific aspiration. Best of luck to both of you in that. And good luck in this upcoming game. And, best of luck on the turnaround for this team. I know that you guys are working hard on it. Thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.